Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a Genshin Impact account tour. I will preface this video by saying that I'm not entirely free to play, but I also don't spend too much either. Like, I usually only get the Welkin and sometimes the Battle Pass, but the last time I bought crystals was like when I was getting Lenny. If anybody saw that video before this, I spent like $5 to get him because I was extremely close to my pity. But anyway, I usually like to do random quests in order to get primo gems because I think it's fun to kind of force myself to explore more onto the characters that I have. I started playing the game back in 2020, 2 days after its release. See over here. And I took a break, so I didn't come back until October. And I'll be honest, these breaks just gradually kept getting longer and longer. I stopped playing, but like my longest one was after Inazuma, before Sumeru. Because I remember I came back and I had no idea what was going on at all. Like Wanderer, his banner was up, you know, and last time I was there, that was Skara. But I mean, if you saw up here, I have him. Because I came back and I just pulled on his banner for no reason. Just to pull. And then I left right afterwards. So I missed a lot. That's why you might notice some of the 4 stars that don't have their skins. Because I just wasn't around. I didn't finish the events. The first 5-star that I lost my pity to was Kinich. Can't find her. And I didn't understand that I lost my 50-50 to her. So when I was pulling on Xiao's banner during the Lantern Rite, I was still surprised that I got him. Not knowing that I had him guaranteed because I lost to her. But my first 5-star ever was Mona. And I got on the standard banner. I didn't like her dash though at the very beginning, but I appreciate it now a lot. Now that exploration has gotten more tiresome. Alright, so we're gonna go into my builds next. Oh, I forgot. My first team was Xingqiu, Chongyun, Sucrose, and Bennett. They carried me like crazy. Well, up until Kinich, because then I started using her as my main DPS. Okay, let's go to builds. So I unfortunately have a habit of ascending characters and attempting to build them, as you can see here. So I won't be going through everyone's build because there are a lot that I kind of started and gave up on, or finished and just don't use. So I'm just going to show my main teams, the main characters that I use. So we're going to start with Kinich. He's lacking right now with crit rate, but when he enters his Night Soul Blessing stage, he gets a crit rate boost. So when he's actually in battle, it's not terrible. But I'm still trying to get more crit rate on his artifacts, of course. I have him on the Serpent Spine right now. And a 4-piece Obsidian Codex. And his artifacts barely have any crit rate on them too. No cons. I do plan on pulling for his weapon though. I know he just reran, so it's gonna take a minute. But that's him. Next we have Emily. I love her. I was doing the most trying to get her because just like Lenny, I went into high pity. Anyway, here's her stats, and I'm also trying to get her some better pieces. And yeah, this is what I'm working with right now. idea. Don't say anything. I just slapped whatever because I'm just using her for, you know, the Dendro res. Do I have any cons for her? Surprisingly, kind of want more. Anyway, Bennett, my favorite. His build might be a little outdated though, because I have not touched his build since, I don't even know, maybe 2020, 2021. I've not touched his build. It's on, oh, 5-piece Noblesse. Yes, I don't know. Don't say anything about his artifacts. He still works well. I do have C6 Bennett because I really don't use any characters that would kind of be affected by the Pyro Infusion. So it don't really matter to me. And I just wanted to get rid of the red dot. Anyway, here's talents. Alright. Yai Miko. She is one of those characters where I just slapped, you know, artifacts on her, so her build might be a little bit wonky. Now I have her weapon, but there's a story behind this because I got this weapon years ago because the Jade Cutter was running on the same banner and I lost my wish, my pity. And you know, back then you had to accumulate 2 points instead of just 1. So I was not going to get that Jade Cutter. I still don't have it to this day. But anyway, I just recently got Yai on the Chronicled Witch. So it was a long time coming. Yanfei was the one that was just holding on to it all these years. Here's her build. I know. I like her though. I wasn't really planning on pulling for her because, you know, Kinich was running at the same time as the Chronicled. But I was like, why not? I had extra wishes and I got her in my first temple, I'm pretty sure. If not my second one. But it was really, really early on. Lenny. The character that I had the most trouble pulling for. But I mean, luckily with Lenny, I still had a lot of wishes left when I lost to him. No, when I lost on his banner, I meant. So the farming wasn't terrible, because with Emily, that one was worse. Like, I was so far away. And I was on 50-50. So it wasn't even guaranteed her. It was just a gamble. So I take back what I said. She was the one that was the most painful. Anyway. I don't have his weapon. This is another character whose weapon that I would love to have. I just couldn't. Like, I spent so much time trying to get him that I just didn't even bother with the weapon. Here's artifacts. Of course, no constellations. I could not be greedy. I just got him and I just left. There's Lenny. Colorand. I need to work on her. That's all I know. Because when I was trying to, you know, figure out Emily, I saw Colorand's artifacts and there was one piece that was just horrible. Oh, this one. Really only because of the fact that it has no crit rate on it. And like a really low attack. They all went into like HP. I'll do Kazuo really quickly. Which, wait, I don't know why I'm showing this. It's on the EM. I love Kazuo. He was a birthday gift to myself, I remember. Yeah, I intently pulled for his C1. There you go. I guess also Shao, but I will say, I know for a fact the artifact set that he has is not his best, and you will see a pattern of this. Two-piece Glad and two-piece whatever elemental damage the character does. That was just that was my thing back then. I think that was the thing to do back then. Just slap that on to every single character. Don't judge. Oh look, here it is. I'm a part of that percentage right there. Yeah, I haven't tried farming any new sets for all my older characters. Alright. Ayaka. I did pull for her weapon. Although I will say I was really tempted to put her weapon onto Kinich, even though at this point I don't really use her anymore. But still, because I remember I was trying so hard to pull like a 5-star weapon for her. Okay. My Raiden build, I don't know. I don't know what to do with her. I also have her weapon because of the ER. I just figured that it would help her in some way. Yeah. I just don't know what a good balance between her ER and her other stats is. I do ever see one. Her talents. If anybody has any opinions on this, let me know, because I don't know if I'm using her right or if my stats are just off. I feel like I feel like some of her artifacts could be better, but I don't know, so let me know. Kinich, my girl, my favorite. Like I said, I don't use her anymore, sadly, but here she is. I treated her well when I had her. Never got the 5-star sword, so I just put on Blackcliff. She was also a victim of the 2-piece Glad 2-piece elemental damage bonus. I have her C3. And I loved her so much that I pulled for her on her banner. Like whenever they put out that Kinich banner randomly, I pulled on it. So that's one of the reasons why I have her C3. And then for the 5-star selector that we had last year, I chose her. So there you go. New Village. One of my favorites. I don't use them as much right now. I mean, I still use them all the time, but I've been obsessed with like my Kinich team, so I've been using them more often. He of course has his weapon, of course. Okay. I was very eager to use him, so just like Guy, just slap things onto him. Might be lacking a little bit, but I'll fix that eventually. Eventually. He's okay right now. Love him. My favorite element moved from, it used to be Electro, which is one of the reasons why I pulled for the Red and Shogun, because I loved Electro so much. But now it's become Hydro. Definitely. Hey Otto. I'll just show him really quickly. Sorry. I'll just show him really quickly. He unfortunately is another character that I just do not use anymore. And it's so sad because I know a lot of people will like share the same sentiment. I mean, I love you Ayato mains. I love you guys because he really was. Actually, no, he wasn't. I was gonna say he was my original Hydro man, but if I'm being honest, it was Tartaglia. I fell in love with Tartaglia. Wait, that was my second. And then Neuvillette. Anyway. Getting off track here. On to Mona. Go back up. Her build is probably also outdated. Oh, also, if you saw the last video, that was when I got her C3. Okay, but this is proof. I like her. I wasn't upset about it. I mean, I was, but I used Mono, so it wasn't terrible. Now, if it was D-Luke, that's another story. There's really nothing to see here with Tartaglia. I just don't. I've like swapped around his weapons and artifacts so much. It's horrible. I won't lie though, I'll probably go for his C1. Just cause. Just cause. Cause there's not really any characters that I want the C1 of, because the characters that are on that list that they released, the only one that I really use is Ayaka. So, you know, even her C1, I don't think it's crazy good, but I'll still go for it. I'll still go for a bunch of character C1s regardless. Okay, so we're gonna do Xiangling. Okay, so we're just gonna speed run these next few characters. Tighnari, I've been trying to build like a DPS Tighnari. Is it working? Not so far, but I've taken a break from this project because, you know, Emily, Kinich, I'm trying to get them with some good artifacts. But I haven't given up. I'll come back to him. I probably need his C1. Nilu. Alright, I'll put for her because she's Hydro and a sword user. Two of my absolute favorite things. There's... Okay, I'm just gonna speedrun this. Because I was like, there's not... I don't know. I still haven't used her all that much. But I did build her. This is also a character that I kind of need tips on. Okay, I'll just speedrun. I use Diona occasionally, Layla, Changyu. Okay, took a second to load there. And I did build, I tried building like another Dendro unit. Preferably one that goes with Sumeru. But I haven't quite hit the nail on the head. I'm not, oh my goodness. This bothers me so bad. I don't know why I didn't finish the event, but this weapon is just forever at R3. Anyway. But my little Hyper Bloom, well, not really Hyper Bloom, my Bloom team is Light Poster. Okay, that about covers it for the characters that I use. I use Kokomi all the time, but there's not much to see. She's a healer. I just recently leveled her up to 90 because I had completely forgotten about that. Also, sorry if I'm moving my mouse around too much. I'm very expressive with my hands, so this is like the equivalent of that, just to constantly be moving my mouse around. I just need to level up her talents. Alright, so I guess what I'm going to show next would be Team Combs. Okay, change the location. Alright, so let's go on to the first one. This is original, so this is one of the first teams that I had. This is just putting whatever together. I don't know why I needed this specific team. It was for something that I was doing. But yeah, experimental. These first two slots are just me testing things out. Alright, so here's my Kinich team that I'm using currently. I have Emily, Dehya, and Bennett. Wonderful team. This is my new Valette team. And if it loads, this is, oh, my Lenny team. Okay. And Taser. But I've been using this one most recently. Also, I am filming this late, so it just turned 4 a.m. Everything just reset. Anyway, here's an overview of my weapons. I will say, the event weapons, I don't remember getting them, which is a little concerning, but it's okay. So many copies. I don't know if this is interesting, but here's an overview of artifacts. You can see all the characters that I have built but don't use, or ones that just have random artifacts on them, like Traveler. I forgot to mention my Geo team, because, I don't know, Geo, I know, it's just user error. I don't really like using it. I don't know how. Because I have Ito builds, and I have a team for him. But it's just, I don't know, it's like it's missing something for me. Maybe it's because I like seeing, you know, like electrocharge, freeze, burning, all that. I have a bunch of refinement material for event banner weapons. Not event banner. But event weapons. For some reason. Okay, I don't think there's anything else interesting. Ungodly amount of hash browns here. I also don't remember getting the event. Well, actually, no, I do remember this event. It was kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. It was just me and Fischl against the world. I also wish they would bring this one back, because I missed the other ones. I only have 2, and I really want the light blue one. But I saw theories that, well, not theories, but I think the guy said that he wasn't going to travel anymore. Which sucks. But someone needs to bring it back. Here's my stuff. And that's about it. Oh, sorry. That made anyone dizzy. This is just a bunch of furniture. Alright, so I don't know if map exploration has made me interesting. You can see where I spend the most of my time just by the percentages. I need to figure out what that 2% was in Mondstadt though. And this 1% right here. Honestly, I like the desert though. Like, contrary to what you're seeing, some stuff left unexplored. I like the desert. It's not too bad. I might be a fake hater of it sometimes, but it's nice. Kanamiya. Here's this other underground stuff. I've not touched this. I unlocked it by accident, matter of fact. Alright, so I'm going to do this commission while I talk about my pooling plans. So, like I stated before, I want to try pulling for Kinich and Lenny's weapons whenever they rerun. Which I have no idea when that is, because I know Kinich just had his, and then Lenny, there's just so many characters coming out. And it's just not looking like that's gonna happen anytime soon. But anyway, I know the Nod Cry cast. Oh, gosh dang. I know the Nod Cry cast is extensive and they all look so good, but I want to try pulling for Durin and Columbina. Like those are the 2 that I want to pull the most from all of them. Gosh. Anyway. But like for characters that are already out in the game, I kind of want Farina and Zhongli.
This is just my luck.
Give me 1 second. I'm sick and tired of her. I forgot what I was saying. Big yes. Durin, Columbina, Zhongli, and Farina. But also Kinich and Lenny's weapons. I don't know how I'm going to get all of them, but I think I have about 40 wishes saved up, and I'm gonna try my hardest. Because I'm easily swayed. Like, believe it or not, Kazuha and Nuvalet were characters that I really didn't have any intention of pulling for, but it just happened. Those character trials will get you. And their stories, of course. Because I loved Kazuha in the story. This quest should not have been as hard as it was. End this video off with wishing. On the standard banner, of course, because I'm trying my hardest to save. As you can see. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my favorite weapon types are sword and catalyst users. I know I mentioned Hydra as being my favorite on it. Okay, we got nothing. As you can tell, my signal's going down. And it's time for me to go. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm back in my teapot. Here's a little bit of a quick overview. It's only pretty over here though. The rest is vacant. Alright, thank you so much for watching my video.